to show you a couple of slides. So my name is Harry Zorn. I'm with Accellion and looking after East Europe, Middle East, and Africa. I had a series of very nice slides, but I learned that I don't have 30 minutes, but only 15 minutes, so I will make it very crisp and clear what we at Accellion are doing and where we see the challenges and how we solve those challenges. So a couple of the challenges are when you look at your company systems, you have business applications, you have storage systems, you have office applications. They are generating data. The data is stored in the cloud, it's on-premise, and various business departments are working with those data, and you use a lot of technology to protect this data from the security field, and still you have the challenge that you have to share the data with the outside world. You want to give your employees, your colleagues, a secure access to this sensitive content, to this data, and that's a major challenge we see. 1 second. So that's what we are doing. We are providing a secure perimeter, integrating all the security technologies which are in place, adding control when you are sharing sensitive data, and giving visibility on everything happening between your organization, your content stores, and the outside world. We do that with our product called Kiteworks. So you have the users on the one side, you have various devices which are accessing this data, and productivity tools, and you have the data on the other side. So we are integrating OneDrive, Google Drive, on-premise, SharePoint, as well as Windows file shares, and see everything what's going on between those users and devices and applications and the content wherever it is stored and wherever it is going. We do that with Kiteworks, our secure governance hub, and the technology is built on 4 pillars. The first pillar is the security pillar. So we have a lot own security features and functions in the product, like you are owning the encryption keys. We have an expiry date. You share a file, you share a folder, and you can automatically expire that after a day or 7 days, 30 days, and it will be automatically deleted if you wish so. We have an antivirus right on the box, a hardened virtual appliance, and that's not all. We also have an integration into your existing security technologies like data loss prevention, sandboxing technologies, and all kinds of authentication mechanisms. On the governance pillar, we give you all the means to have full visibility and transparency of where did which data go. So our platform is logging all activities from all users, and I'm going to show you in a second live how it looks like. So you, with a one-button report, you can immediately see in an overview report where you are when it comes to GDPR compliance or other standards. In our third pillar, in the simple access pillar, you see that we make it very, very easy to access the data and to share the data as well. I'm going to show you in a second as well. We have a very close relationship with Microsoft. So the technology is integrated in Outlook, it's integrated in Office 365 and on-prem Office, and we have clients for mobile, iOS, Android, web UI, and Windows and Mac as well. We give you full flexibility when it comes to deployment options. 80% of our customers are using us on-premise, and 20% AWS or Azure. The beauty of the technology is really that you can automate business processes, you can automate workflows, and that's something you can do leveraging our APIs or the automation agent. We do support SFTP and shortly SMTP as well as a protocol. And we connect to all the various content sources in the cloud and on-premise and ECM systems and cloud storage providers. That's for an introduction what I wanted to show you, what we do and how we built our platform. And now I would just like to show you how that looks like. So that's the web UI. And you authenticate yourself. The authentication can go against, oh, sorry. I can. So I'm logging in quickly again. So you authenticate yourself against any Active Directory or Azure AD. We support multiple LDAPs, also in very complicated authentication scenarios with SAML, Kerberos, and single sign-on. We support it all. And then you, after the authentication is done, you see a full overview of the repositories, all the systems you have access to. That's here. So you see all your content sources in Box. You see Google Drive, you see SharePoint. And I'm going to show you what you can actually do in one of those secure data rooms or folders as soon as you share them. So I created a folder, it's called Innovera here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite me with my private mail address. So I can give different rights, downloader rights, so all the data which is here can be downloaded. I can give view-only rights. All the data which is being viewed only in the web browser is with a watermark. Collaborator rights, edit files, delete files, and manager is the level where that user can invite others to collaborate as well. So that's something I can do at this stage. And let me upload something quickly here. I just drag some documents here, like the Forrester Wave. So this is being uploaded. I can do that in the background and then again go to full screen. I can do more stuff here. I can request files from someone from the outside world. So not giving permanently rights, not collaborate on the folder, but just ask someone, can you please upload, for example, 3 documents maximum. The link is expiring within a week, and I can send that to someone. I sent already something. I can add a message in the subject. And send that request out. So the recipient is not being able to see the content. He's just able to click a link, drop a file, and it will appear right here in this folder. The interesting thing when I edit files, show files, send that document, send a preview only, is that I can afterwards look at the activity log. That's only a user view. The admin has a way richer interface and can see and filter everything in the system, but that's what happened here. So I created a folder here, I set the folder as a favorite, I invited the user there, I added a file there, etc. So this is all being logged, protocoled, and at the end of the day I can generate a report which is showing to an auditor what has been done with the sensitive data which is being handled by the system. Zora, anything else you want to see? The CISO dashboard. Good. The CISO dashboard is something we are working on right now. That's coming in the next release, which is coming out in February, where you have drill down capabilities, you have options to filter, you see from which content sources are coming which files, what is the download-upload ratio, and you can identify trends and take care of the risk which is coming with that activities from the users.
Any concerns in here today when it comes to GDPR or equivalent laws that come into this is going to be a big requirement, and this is how we help the company or have to comply with GDPR or
KVKK?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's one view, the CISO dashboard, and the second one is a HIPAA or a GDPR compliance report, where you have the requirements and mapped what has happened in the system and how you are doing from the compliance side.
Lots of use cases, but some of the use cases here in Turkey recently was that one of the customers said we don't want to be using VPN. This is another use case in Turkey as well. So maybe you can just emphasize.
Yeah, I can talk a little bit about that. So content which is sensitive is being stored somewhere in an on-premise SharePoint or in a Windows file share, and mobile users have to access this content without opening a VPN. And that's something we can do. We have an appliance in the DMZ, and we have one in the internal network. Those two are speaking to each other, and that's how we are managing secure access from the outside world, from mobile apps and notebooks, etc., to secure content wherever it is. However, when content is accessed, we are logging that, and we are seeing that, and can report what's happening with that content. I'd like to show you quickly something else. So that's the Mac client here, and I can just email a file. So I'm adding that file. Again, that's the Forrester wave. I'm sending that to someone I sent before, and can send that right out of the app, which is here. It's also nice in the Office integration where we can save directly into Kiteworks. We can save and open content which is in any repository but connected to Kiteworks right out of Office, and edit that and save that back, etc. So that's it in short what we are doing. It's all about control and security and governance with the full flexibility when it comes to deployment options. 100% on-premise, that's fine. In the cloud, that's fine. Any hybrid flavor in between, we support that. It's all being managed from one console, from one admin interface. And the automation is a big thing where we can send salary statements, where we can send proof of delivery, purchase orders, connect that with SAP, Oracle, any business application, logistics software, and give access to the outside world to sensitive content without losing control. Good. Thank you for your attention. And if you have any questions, then please come to our stand. We are right out there. Thank you.